Peter Orchard, we're standing here in front of your latest creation. What can you tell me about this machine?
This is a replica Ford Maultier, produced early 1944 with the Einheit cab. Due to not enough steel, Germany was reverting back to timber cabs late war. Maultier basically means mule in German, so basically a Ford truck turned into a half-track.
So how was it that the Germans were building Fords?
Well, in 1941 the Ford factory was nationalised by the German government, which meant that they got no new plans from America, so hence why it has the 41 front right up until 1945.
So they were built in 44, Ford truck converted into a half-track. What was their main use?
It's mainly a GS truck on the eastern front mostly, due to the fact they were losing trucks in big holes.
I believe this is pretty much a scratch build to a certain degree for you?
Yeah, it's based on a 42 American chassis, 40-41 front panelwork. The cowl has been modified to suit the Einheit cab, and we used horse suspension off bring gun carriers.
So I believe you've only just recently got it finished off. How does it actually perform? Is it slow? Is it a bit of a beast? Or
it's pretty quick off the mark. It turns very nicely. We were exceedingly worried about turning, to the point we haven't set up the steering brakes, but we haven't had an issue with it. But no, it's been a lot of fun over the weekend.
I mean, in terms of the Bren carrier running gear, what sort of modifications, if any, did you have to do to get those on?
Basically, we've swapped the top rollers that were originally rubber on a Bren gun carrier to solid cast iron, as the Germans were using, as rubber was short. And we basically used two double bogey units off the carrier on each side instead of a double and a single.
So in the long term, what's your plan for this particular vehicle? You're going to keep it and just run it around as a farm vehicle, or?
Well, it's come to the shows. It'll eventually be painted in the camo scheme of the late war. Everybody's been telling me it's the wrong colour over the weekend, but they actually used this as the undercoat and camoed them basically on the field.
Oh. So, any idea how many of these sort of things were built during the war?
Oh, thousands.
Thousands. And are there any other survivors worldwide?
There's a few available in Europe. You're talking 60,000+ euros for a tidy one.
Yeah. So, what was the incentive for you to build one?
My main collection is 3-ton Ford trucks. My plan is to have one for every year from the 30s into the 40s. So this one fitted the gap for 1 year.
Yeah. Oh, good luck with the collection.
Yep.
Peter, thanks very much.
Not a problem.